welcome back to my channel. I am FarlySolomon. So I have absolutely no makeup on my face, and the reason why I have not even started with my foundation or anything of that sort is because today I'm going to show you how I apply my makeup that is sweat proof. And I had many requests, and I had been meaning to do this for the longest time, but I was traveling and I just couldn't do it. So today I will show you exactly how I create my sweat proof makeup, in the sense like the makeup won't bleed. Obviously you need to do some touch-ups after some time, but it's going to be okay for the major part of the day, I would say. So let's go and let's create this anti-sweat makeup. So the first thing that I'm going to apply on my face is a sunscreen, since I am not going out anywhere. So I'm going to skip this. My major goal is to show you exactly how I do my anti-sweat makeup. So what I do is I use sunscreen on a large amount on my face before applying my primer, because simply I need to protect my skin. And when I apply the primer first on my face, so basically I'm not allowing the sunscreen to protect my skin. So because a primer is a barrier that's going to, you know, make your makeup not move. So I don't want my sunscreen to be over the primer. So the reason I use a sunscreen first is simple. Next I'm going to use is Bobbi Brown. This is a moisturizer and a primer together, and it's fantastic. It smells so good. I feel my skin just becomes so good after applying this before my makeup. Makeup looks good. And if you don't have this, no issues. You could always use a setting spray. This is Maybelline, and this is fantastic. This is matte, poreless, 24 hours, oil control, and it's amazing. It's fantastic. You could just spray this and wait till the skin absorbs it and till the product is completely dry on the face. You got to unsee my dark circles, because I have not slept when I got back home from my trip. So I haven't slept like for 2 weeks. So I mean, I have slept, but I haven't slept well for 2 weeks, and it looks so hideous. But I'm going to do something, and I'm going to get rid of this soon. In the sense, I'm going to sleep well, and then I'm going to use my mask and stuff like that. So I'm going to use NARS Color Correct, and this is for the dark circles. As you can see, it's amazing, and I have used so many products, but nothing compares to this, because I mean, I know out in the market there are so many, like, you know, that actually literally gets off the skin. I mean, absorbs into the skin, and it's like you don't have to do much. I do know, but the thing is, this is really fantastic. And sometimes I have used other products, and I have also had layers of this just to do the trick. Nothing to hide, because all of us are actually using this, and we do have the tendency to have such things on our skin. So there's nothing to hide. We don't have that perfect looking skin. We could have a healthy skin, but there would be a little bit of spots and discoloration here and there. So it's fine. And so I am okay. The next thing that I'm going to do is simply apply my foundation, because I've had my primer set, and if you're not using the cream, then you have the spray set. And after that, I have used my color correct, and I'm going to allow this to set for some time and go with the foundation. For the foundation, I'd like to use Maybelline today, and this is Matte Polish SPF 22. My shade is 128. Yeah, it's amazing how this foundation is, and I would always recommend this. I'm not a huge fan of matte foundation, but this is something that I have always used, like when I'm traveling, when I'm out for my meets, anything. Like I would keep the if I had to choose, I would say from many foundations, I would say, and something that is easy on my skin and lightweight, I would choose this one for sure. And then there are several other foundations that I really love. Like I love Burberry also, but I also like this one. So it's almost finished. So I'm just going to use a little bit of foundation. And oh yeah, I have actually stopped using a sponge, a beauty blender to blend. I have switched to a brush, simply because, you know, when you pick the product with the brush, you know, you tend to pick less, and your product doesn't get wasted. Where else I feel with a beauty blender, there is a lot of product that just gets wasted, and I really don't like too much of product on my face, because I think I just can't carry so much. I just get I just don't feel that comfortable, I guess. But I know most of you do, can carry it, and who really likes to use a beauty blender. With this brush, I just had 2 pumps, but if I had to use a beauty blender, I'm just going to use 1 more pump. I would have had to use more than 2 to 3 pumps, I guess. More than 3 pumps. Right now I have used 3 altogether, because I just want to cover my dark circles and so many things that I see after my trip on my skin, which I kind of don't like it. But I accept everything that I come across, and it's no big deal. You can always hide. And by the way, I had tried, if you're on my Instagram, you will know I tried a serum back in India. I was on a trip to India, and I tried the serum. It's called Himalaya Turmeric Dark Spot Reducing Serum, which was very good. I liked it. I didn't see like that major dark spot reducing kind of a thing, but my skin was really nice and glowy. I do recommend, like, if you can get your hands on that product, it's really nice. I feel that's a good one. So you are all set, and I'm just going to use a primer, and that is Rare Beauty. This is amazing, and it does what it has to do. So usually I like it thick, you know, I like thick primers. You do get the ones which are a little bit watery, but I don't like those. I like something which is nice and thick, because this does the trick. Now, I'm going to show you one more thing that you could do so that your eyes, the eye makeup remains nice and in place. We're just gonna apply here and a little bit here. And you could take a little bit on your finger, just like this, and hand, and just go under you. Just here, just dab it, so that if you apply any lower lash makeup, it won't bleed. It will stay nice. I'm going to do the eyes in the next video, and I'm only going to do the face in this video, because I think that was the major concern of mostly everyone's. So I guess everyone has started using primers over our eyelids, but like I said, we tend to forget what to do with our face. So yeah, this is amazing. This is what I have tried, and this is what has worked with me, I would say. So let's use this contouring stick. This is Fenty Beauty, and this is in the shade Mocha 03. So what I'm going to do is simply go here, 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 here. It's not too much, but if you don't wish to blend, if you don't wish to use the cream, you could just simply jump to the powder products, which is also good. But let me just show you this. And then I'm just going to use a concealer, and this is Dior. It's called Forever Skin Correct, and my shade is 2N. It's amazing, and I have been using this forever. It's such a cool concealer. A little bit here, 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 a little bit here. So now you have used a contouring stick and a concealer and the foundation, all are in the form of liquid and cream. There is no powder used yet. I am just going to dab concealer into my skin. Look up and just go inside those fine lines. Remember, you have applied some primer under the lower lash line, so that also helps a lot with the creasing. I mean, it doesn't allow the crease to set in. I mean, it doesn't allow the foundation or the concealer to set in. So I'm simply spreading my concealer really well, and I'm just going out here towards the circumference of my face. Just like that. So this instantly gives me that fresh looking face. If you see, I had dark circles right at the beginning when I started this video. Now it's amazing. I love to work with products like this, which gives me instant results. Even if it's for the moment, I really love it. So yeah, and then I'm going to use my setting spray, the same one that I mentioned. So I am simply going to spread the spray really well on my face and allow it to set. In this way, you're allowing all the cream products and the liquid that we used, like the foundation and the contour, cream contours and concealer, and all of that to really set well in its place before we go ahead with the powder product. So it's quite easy. It's not too much, because all you have to do is just rely on this small product that we all of us have. This one, I guess, like setting spray is such a common product. So I'm going to wait for some time and allow the spray to set really well into my foundation and everything else. So till then, I'm going to do my eyebrows. I love this this pen, and this is 24 hours eyebrow pen, and this is Cyber Colors. So now if you live in Southeast Asia, it's quite easy to get, you know, products like this, but you could also go on websites, you know, that are popular, and they sell, you know, all of this Korean and Japanese products, so it's quite nice. And also I just find it to be quite cheap. It's not expensive, so it's nice. So I'm going to do is just brush my eyebrows really well. So I need a mirror to go really close into my eyebrows. I just have a large one in front of me. I need a one that is like so focused on my eyebrows. So this does everything, and I am simply going to go with this product. It's amazing. I am enjoying this product, I would say. I love it. When I do my eyebrows, I literally don't talk to anyone. I have no idea. This comes so natural to me. Like, I would be chatting and talking with everyone, and when it comes to my eyebrows, and I'm like, I've got nothing to say. I am only focusing on something that I should focus on because I feel that eyebrows really get your features stand out. I mean, I didn't know this before, that I would use something really mild on my eyebrows. Got to know the difference of using a good eyebrow pencil, and how it enhances the entire features. It's amazing. I mean, if you don't use this, you should be using it. I don't pluck my eyebrows, so it's growing wild. So there you go. I have a habit of just raising this left eyebrow of mine for no reason. It's just, it naturally comes, I would say. I have no clue, but when I have to work, when I am focusing on something, I have seen that it just goes up. I don't know if any of you have this defect. Now, if you wish to, I mean, if you're using a cream blush or a bronzer, so like I'd like to use it here. And remember, this is also cream, so I'm going to go with this. So I'm going to spray my brush with this setting spray. It's as simple as that, and I'm simply going to go over the blush. I'll keep it mild because I'm going to go with my powder products, which is also going to be a little bit more, which will also add more color to the complete face of mine. So I'm going to go really mild with the blush. So the next thing that I'm going to do is use a bronze powder. So I don't know why, but when I shoot, when I'm on camera, I tend to forget words, and I mix and match words from I have no clue. Some of the words don't even exist. I feel it's just there. So I'm going to use this. This is Guerlain, and I am simply using the same brush. This is Guerlain Terracotta in the shade Natural Brunette. It's like my favorite. I have been using this and I love the smell. I love how it smells. So I'm going over the blush, you see? And yeah. Such a natural looking bronzer. This gives a good effect on the face. So basically I'm using the bronzer exactly where I have used my contour. Sorry, I'm just being too lazy to get my other brush, so I'm going with this one. So, but you don't do it. It's amazing. I love this bronzer. It gives me that such good vibes when I use it. Okay, I usually after applying concealer, I usually use a setting powder right away. You should also use a setting powder right away because it just doesn't allow any creases to happen. But since I was just showing you the entire thing, I just thought that I would do this later. But what you could do is you use your concealer right away, just use the loose powder and then go ahead with the rest of the steps. It will be much easier if you see any kind of crease. So your base is almost done. So what's next? Next, I'm going to use this setting spray once again. So this is exactly what I do to prevent my makeup from moving or bleeding. So I hope this was helpful because even when I sweat, like I have seen the sweat out here and rolling down, but it doesn't disturb my makeup. My makeup is there. I will go to the bathroom and just pat my sweat off, but my makeup is not at all disturbed, which is why I have thought of showcasing this step to you guys, because it's really simple and you just need to know where you need to spray your setting spray and how it works, you know, after every step. So you usually do it before you start your makeup, after your sunscreen, and then after your liquid and cream products you spray once again, and then once you apply your powder you spray once again. So for the blush, I'm using Maybelline, and this is Fit Me in the shade 60 Passionate, and this is a beautiful blush. Maybe one of the videos I'm going to use all drugstore brands. You don't need to have luxurious brands, is what I'm trying to say, to look glamorous, you know, to look glamorous. So what I feel is that maybe one of my tutorials I'm going to do only drugstore. And I also got many of you asking me to do Korean products. Like I usually have some of the products like in my makeup tutorials, and some of you have asked me to do the entire makeup with Japanese products and Korean products, so I'm going to also consider that. So for the blush, and this is such a beautiful blush, and that's it. So my loves, this is exactly my way of doing anti-sweat makeup. Your makeup is not going to move for the longest time of the day, and this has worked for me several times, and I hope that it works for you also, for all the ones who really were looking forward for this one. I am really sorry for the delay, but here I am. I have done the tutorial, and it's very easy to just follow it. There is no much of products to use. It's just you got to use your setting spray. You just need to know where to use it. So yep, I'm going to do my eyes in the next video because it's going to be too lengthy. So if you're interested to see and know how the eye makeup goes, you should also check that video, which is just going to be after this. So I'll see you soon in my next video. You take care of yourself. Ciao, bye.